what are your personal expectations from this project, or project in general?
So if you are asking personal,
Yes.
then I would put in this way that I'm dealing with contemporary art as an art historian, and I'm not ashamed of using the word art, even if I try to understand it in a much broader sense. So this would be one advantage for me, to follow the process as the notion of art is changing and broadening and takes a different path. This is one thing. Another thing is, because I'm not curator, I'm critic, I always confront the work when it is done, and it is in the public. That is why I am not involved in the process of making. So this is really exciting for me. The other thing is, the third thing is that how this various dynamics between activities, between how did you put it? Activities. Activism, and still art making project. And how do they diverge? This is the most exciting intellectually, this moment, because maybe it is not defined as art, but still would like to find some other kind of way to put things together. So that is why, and that was my feeling, that is why quite relevant here to mention this Occupy movement, because that is quite fluid as well. So nobody knows what is the real goal of it, there are no points they would like to fulfill. There are just a very strong urge to change the things, and definitely not to do what is they are. And I feel that there is some impetus here also, that there is a lot of people who, some of them do not even want to define themselves as artists, and they do not want to make art, but still they do not want to follow the conventional path, and they would like to make connection, if you like, with the 99%, and not just making art for the 1% and making decorations in luxury homes. So this is exciting for me to face with it.
If we frame this attitude to please 99%, is it not still avant-garde idea in this? Are we not doing this project a little bit like avant-garde way, that we make step back in some sense?
Very difficult to say. I'm absolutely convinced that in this whole occupied movement, at least in the intellectual part, there is a very strong avant-garde and revolutionary kind of giving life once again to that lost utopia, if you would like to say, some kind of utopia, but not totally irrealistic utopia, but focusing on a very strong down-to-earth topics.
But there is, if I put it on the level of utopia, there is actually something, there is very physical fight, which you said yesterday, that art today squeezed from the public space, and there is kind of physical intention in all these projects actually to occupy this physical space, so it doesn't match with utopia somehow.
It was somehow, how can I put it? Utopia in the heart of the Occupy movement, for example, in Warsaw. That case was the case of Hungary or post-socialist nationalistic states, so which is something different, but still there is a divergence because they are squeezed out, yes, from the public space, so they are trying to find for themselves different possibilities, but they are absolutely fed up with this. This was my other notion, absolutely fed up with what is happening, and they just would like to forget about this art and just to go and stimulate people and change their perception about the world. And one of your guys just told that art was always about changing perception, and this was very nicely put, and I buy it. And if they would change the perception of people in localities, what else could be done?
Okay, thank you.